గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ టు ఆల్.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
ఎవరు క్లాస్ రావట్లేదా ఆఫ్లైన్?
ఆన్లైన్ మీటింగ్ ఆఫ్లైన్ రాదు సార్. ఆన్లైన్ కన్ఫర్మ్ ఆఫ్లైన్ చేస్తేనే అందరు రారని డిసైడ్ అయింది సార్.
ఇది క్లాస్ రూమ్లో ఉన్నాను నేను. ప్రెసెంట్ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ యువర్ క్లాస్ రూమ్. ఎప్పటి నుంచి కన్ఫర్మ్ అవుతుంది?
మాక్సిమం నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ కావచ్చు సార్, తెలీదు.
మీ క్లాస్లోకి వచ్చి చెప్తున్నాం మీకు. What is our last topic? Central difference operator. Central difference table. And we have to discuss some more operators which are useful in problems and their relations also. First, averaging operator. Averaging operator. So all these operators are useful to find a polynomial, or to find any functions, either trigonometric functions, or logarithmic functions, or exponential functions. So for the given data. So for the given data, we have to form a function using operators: forward, backward, central, next averaging operator. The averaging operator is denoted by well-known symbol mu and defined as averaging. So mu yn is equal to 1 by 2 into yn plus 1 by 2 plus yn minus 1 by 2. So to define for a recurrence function yn, so mu yn is equal to 1 by 2 into yn plus 1 by 2 plus yn minus 1 by 2. For this, what is mu y1? Mu y1, put n is equal to 1. So 1 by 2 into y, 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. Y 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Mu y 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into y 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Adding 2 halves, we get 1 plus y 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, y naught. So averaging operator is denoted by mu and defined for a recurrence function by n. Mu yn is equal to 1 by 2 into yn plus 1 by 2 plus yn minus 1 by 2. Next, we have to define one more operator, shift operator. Very, very important. Shift operator. The shift operator is denoted by E, capital E, and defined for a function f of x as E f of x is equal to next level, that is f of x plus h for h greater than 0. H greater than 0. Or for a recurrence function yn, Eyn is equal to yn plus 1. Eyn plus 1. So what is Ey1? What is the next level of y1? Next level of y1. This is y0, this is y1, this is y2. What is the next level of y0? y1. What is the next level of y1? y2. So Ey1 is equal to y2. What is Ey49? Ey49. Next level of 49. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Now what is Ey49? Ey49.
Y50.
50. Next level of y50. Next level of y50. 51. So shift operator is denoted by capital E and defined for a function f of x as E f of x is equal to f of x plus h for h greater than 0. Or for a recurrence function yn, Eyn is equal to yn plus 1. Next, inverse shift operator. Inverse shift operator. E inverse. The inverse shift operator is denoted by E inverse and defined for a function f of x. For a function f of x as E inverse f of x is equal to f of x minus h. This is lower level of f of x, that is f of x minus h. Or E inverse yn is equal to yn minus 1. Or E inverse yn plus 1 is equal to yn. So we can apply any one definition. Example. E inverse y10. What is E inverse y10?
y9.
And that is y9. E inverse y49
48. Y40.
like this. First averaging, next shift operator, next inverse shift operator. Next to difference, differentiation operator, a derivative operator. Derivative operator. It is a well-known operator, D. The derivative operator is denoted by D, and it is only defined for a function and is defined for a function f of x, for a function f of x, as d f of x is equal to, so derivative is defined only for functions. Okay, na? That is d by dx of f of x. D by dx of f of x. Example, what is d of x square? Derivative of x square. Simply d by dx of x square. What is d by dx of x square?
2x.
Next, derivative of x cube minus 4x square plus 2. What is the derivative of x cube minus 4x square plus
2x square.
2?
3x square.
8x. So derivative operator is defined only for functions, not for recurrence functions. So it is only for functions. So these are the additional operators. These four operators are additional operators to our main operators: forward difference, backward, next to central difference. Next, we are to discuss relations between operators. Relations between the operators. So first, relation between delta and E. Relation between forward difference and shift operators. So by definition, what is delta y1? What is delta y1? From the last class, what is delta y1? y2 minus y1, huh?
Yes, sir.
y2 minus y1. Write y2 in terms of shift operator. Write y2 in terms of shift operator. Write y2 in terms of shift operator.
EY.
EY1. EY1 minus y1. This can be written as E minus 1 into y1, na? Or E minus 1 of y1. So delta y1 is equal to E minus 1 of y1. So this equation is for the partition point y1. Okay, na? For general, so delta is equal to E minus 1. Delta is equal to E minus 1, or apply right cancellation law. y1 cancel. So delta is equal to E minus 1 over R is equal to, what is E? 1 plus delta. 1 plus delta. So E is equal to 1 plus delta is the relation between forward difference operator and shift operator. So using these relations, find delta Q Y naught. Delta Q Y naught. First, what is delta? E minus 1. E minus 1 whole cube of Y naught. E minus 1 whole cube. E cube minus 3E square plus 3E minus 1 of Y naught. Okay. So E cube Y naught minus 3E square Y naught plus 3E Y naught minus 1. So minus 1 means minus Y naught. How to find EQ Y naught? EQ Y naught. What is EY naught? EY naught is equal to Y1. E square Y naught is equal to E of EY naught. Okay, na? What is EY naught? Y1. What is EY1? Y2. So E square Y naught is equal to Y2. Similarly, what is E cube Y naught? E cube Y naught. Sorry, not Y2, Y naught. E square Y naught is equal to Y2. E power 1 Y naught is equal to Y1. E square Y naught is equal to Y2. E cube Y naught by E power 1 Y naught is equal to Y1. E square Y naught is equal to Y2. E cube
Y3.
Y3. Very good. E power n Y naught.
Yn.
Super. Yn. E cube Y naught. Y3 minus 3Y2 plus 3Y1 minus Y naught. So delta cube Y naught is equal to Y3 minus 3Y2 plus 3Y1 minus Y naught. Actually, direct method is some more difficult. What is the direct method? Delta Q Y naught is equal to delta Y naught. This is the direct method. So first we have to find out delta Y naught. So delta of, what is delta of Y naught? Y1 minus Y naught. Okay, is it clear? This can be written as delta of delta Y1 minus delta Y naught. Okay. Next, we have to write delta Y1 minus delta Y naught. Next, again apply forward difference. Okay, na? So compared to this relation method, this process is some difficult. Next, delta power 4 Y naught. Find delta power 4 Y naught. E minus 1 whole power 4 Y naught. Now, what is E minus 1 whole power 4? Using binomial expansion. 4C0 e power 4 minus 4C1 e cube into 1 plus 4C2 e square into 1 square minus 4C4 4C3 e into 1 cube. Okay. plus 4c4 1 power 4 of y naught. Binomial expansion. Any idea? Binomial theorem. X plus y whole power 4. What is expansion of x plus y whole power 4? 4c0 x power 4. 4c1 x power 4 minus 1, that is 3 y. 4c2 x square y square. 4c3 x y cube. 4c4 y power 4. What is 4c0? 1 e power 4. 4c1 4 4e cube. 4c2 6 e square. 4c3 4 4e plus 1 of y naught. General formula. What is NCR? NCR is equal to n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Is it clear? Four C1. What is 4C1? 4 factorial by 1 factorial into 4 minus 1 factorial. So 4 factorial by 1 factorial into 3 factorial. This can become 4 into 3 factorial by 1 into 3 factorial. So what is the answer? 4. So what is 4C1? 4. 4C2? 6. 4C3? 4. 4C4? 1. So these coefficients are obtained from Pascal's triangle. Pascal's triangle. Expand. E power 4 y naught minus 4 e cube y naught plus 6 e square y naught minus 4e y naught. Last term y naught. So delta power 4 y naught is equal to, what is e power 4 y naught? E y naught y1, e square y naught y2, e cube y naught y3. What is e power 4 y naught? Y 4. Next 4 by 3 plus 6 by 2 minus 4 by 1 plus y. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Next, second one, relation between backward difference operator and inverse shift operator. By definition, what is del by 1? Any idea? Del by 1. Del by 1. By 1 minus y naught. Backward difference definition. Okay, now? So y1, this can be written as E inverse y1, y naught in terms of y1, E inverse y1. So del y1 is equal to 1 minus E inverse into y1. So del is equal to 1 minus E inverse. So this is the relation between backward difference and inverse shift operator. Inverse shift operator. In multiple choice question, the question is like this: del is equal to, first one, E inverse. Second one, 1 plus E inverse. Third one, 1 minus E inverse. Fourth one, none of the above. What's the answer? C. Yeah. Okay, 1 minus E inverse. Very good. Next note. Similarly, we can derive so small delta E 1 by 2 minus small e minus 1 by 2. So this is the relation between central difference and shift operator. Shift operator. Next, average operator. Mu is equal to 1 by 2 e 1 by 2 plus e minus 1 by 2. This is the relation between, first relation between small delta and e. Second one, relation between averaging operator and the shift operator. Next, delta is equal to del E, and this also can be written as e power 1 by 2. So this is the relation between three operators: forward, back, next backward, next shift operator. Relation between forward, backward, and shift operator. And the next mu square is equal to 1 plus 1 by 4 small delta square. So this is the relation between averaging operator and central difference operator. So we can derive these relations using their definitions. Using their definitions. Next, we have one more relation between derivative operator and shift operator. So this is the different proof from the remaining. Okay, na? In this relation, we have to use Taylor series expansion. By Taylor series expansion, we have y of x plus h is equal to y of x plus h by 1 factorial y dash of x plus h square by 2 factorial y double dash of x plus h cube by 3 factorial y triple dash of x plus so on. I think already you studied in first semester Taylor series expansion of y of x or f of x plus h. So what is y of x plus h in terms of shift operator? E y of x. So y of x plus h by 1 factorial. Right, in terms of derivative operator, dy of x. H square by 2 factorial into this is d square y of x. Second order derivative d square. Third order derivative d cube. So h cube by 3 factorial d cube y of x plus so on. Okay. So taking y of x common, so we get 1 plus h by 1 factorial d plus h square by 2 factorial d square plus h cube by 3 factorial d cube plus so on of y of x. So relation between derivative operator and shift operator. So for this relation, we have to use Taylor series expansion of y. So y of x cancel. So E is equal to this can be written as 1 plus hd by 1 factorial plus h square to d square by 2 factorial plus h cube d cube by 3 factorial plus so on. So we know one expansion e power x is equal to 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus h square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial plus 1. So write this right hand side in terms of exponential function. In terms of exponential function e power hdr. In place of x we have hd x square h square d square x cube h cube d cube. So therefore, so what is the relation between shift operator and derivative operator? E is equal to e power hd. E power hd. So these are the relation between the operators. Next problems. The following table gives a set of values of x and the corresponding values of y is equal to f of x. The table is given. X values, y values. X values 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Corresponding y values 19.97, 21.51, 22.47, 23.52, 24.65, 25.89. So from the forward difference table, and write down the values of first one, delta f of 10, delta square f of 10, delta cube f of 10, delta power 4, delta cube f of 15, delta power 4 f of 15. So data is given, x values are given and corresponding y values are also given. Okay, first we have to construct forward difference table. So from the forward difference table we have to write the following values: delta f of 10, delta square f of 10, delta cube f of 10, delta cube f of 15, delta power 4 f of 15. First construct forward difference table. X values, y values, delta y, first order forward differences, second order forward differences, third order forward differences, fourth order forward differences. X values are given 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Y values 19.97, 21.51, 22.47, 23.52, 24.65, 25.89. Tell me first order forward difference values. 21.51 minus 19.97. What is the value? What are first order forward differences? Sharath. 1.54. Very good. Next, 22.47 minus 21.51. Madhavi. Badugu Madhavi. .96. Next to 1.05. Next to 1.13. 1.24. Okay. Thank you, Sharath and Nalini. Second order forward differences. Minus 0.58, 0.09, 0.08, 0.11. Third order 0.67, minus 0.01, 0.03. Fourth order minus 0.68, 0.04. Do we have one more column? Delta power 5 y 0.72. From this forward difference table, now the delta f of 10, delta f of 10, Here x values, this is x naught, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, and corresponding y naught, y1, y2, y3, y4, y5. What is this value? Delta? Delta? What is the first 1.54? Delta? Y1 or y naught? Nalini?
Not, sir.
Next delta y1, next delta y2, next delta y3, next delta y4. This is delta square y0, delta square y1, delta square y2, delta square y3, delta cube y0, delta cube y1, delta cube y2, delta power 4 y0, delta power 4 y1. This is delta power 5 y0. Actually, what is the definition of y0? F of x naught. F of x naught. Okay. What is x naught? 10. That means this is f of 10 value. This is f of 15 value. This is f of 20. This is f of 25. This is f of 30. This is f of 35. Is it clear? Is it clear? Actually, what is y naught? F of x naught. What is y1? F of x1. What is y2? F of x2. What is y3? F of x3. What is y4? F of x4. What is y5? F of x5. Okay? What is delta f of 10? Delta f of 10. That means delta y naught. What is delta f of 10 value? F of 10, f of x naught. 10 means x naught. F of x naught, f of x naught means y naught. So what is delta y naught value? 1.54. So this is delta f of 10 value. Delta square f of 10 value? Very good, Sharath. Delta square f of 10 value? Minus 0.58. Minus 0.58. Okay. Next, delta cube f of 10. Delta cube f of 10. I think this is delta cube f of 10. Delta cube f of 15. Delta cube f of 15. I think this is delta cube f of 15. Delta power 4 f of 15. This is delta power 4 f of 15. Is it clear? Next, second problem. Evaluate. First one, delta cos x. Forward difference of cos x. Next, delta power n e power ax plus b. E power ax plus b. First, delta cos x. So by definition, what is delta f of x? F of x plus h minus f of x. So delta cos x is equal to cos of x plus h minus cos x. Minus 2 sin x plus h plus x by 2 sin x plus h minus x by 2. What is the formula? Cos c minus cos d. Cos c minus cos d minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. Transformations. Trigonometric transformations. So minus 2 sin 2x plus h by 2 sin h by 2. Second one, delta power n e power ax plus b. So first find delta of e power ax plus b. E power a into x plus h plus b minus e power ax plus b. So e power ax plus ah plus b minus e power ax plus b. So e power ax plus b into e power ah minus e power ax plus b. This can be written as e power ah minus 1 into e power ax plus b. So this is delta e power ax plus b. Find delta square ax plus b. Delta square ax plus b is equal to delta of delta e power ax plus b. So delta of e power ah minus 1 of e power ax plus b. So all the interpolation operators are applicable to the variables x. So with respect to x, this is constant. So e power ah minus 1 into delta of e power ax plus b. So e power ah minus 1 into, what is delta of e power ax plus b? E power ah minus 1 into e power ax plus b. So delta square e power ax plus b is equal to e power ah minus 1 whole square of e power ax plus b. So continue this process. What is delta power n e power ax plus b? Tell me. E power ah minus 1 whole power n e power ax plus b. This is by induction process. Is it clear?
Sir, can you show the previous slide once?
By definition, delta of f of x is equal to f of x plus h minus f of x. Okay. Thank you, Varanda. In the next class, we will discuss some more problems.